Hi everyone, my name is Fat Magic here for a tutorial of Twinsplit by Dan and Dave Buck. I've recently done a tutorial for Twinsplit Remix, in which I said that I wasn't going to do the full tutorial unless I got enough reviews or comments. Well, I didn't get enough, but I got really bored and I was off of work this day, so I decided to make it. If you haven't already seen Twinsplit Remix tutorial, I suggest clicking either over here or directly below you. There's a link to watch that video because there's a part of this trick that is vividly explained in Twinsplit Remix, which I suggest you watch that first. I'm not going to explain it in this video. Um, so if you have seen that, let's continue. First of all, you just start with the 8. Okay, now the thing about the 8 is you can actually take it and pull it apart, creating 2 4s. Now, I did that kind of fast, so let me try to do that again, okay? You take the 4, okay, and you pull it apart, creating the 2 2s. Now again, I did that kind of fast, so let me try that again, okay? Now, we only need 1 2, okay? So we'll get rid of this one. You take this 2, and you flick it, and it turns into the 2 aces. Now, how you do this is actually fairly simple. It just takes a lot of practice. I'll show you the setup here, and then we'll get right into the trick. It's actually, again, it's pretty easy once you have the setup down. Okay, so the setup, I have to bring it up a little further. Okay, we start with the 2 black aces. You can either choose red or black. I always choose black because that's what they chose. So you put the 2 aces on the bottom of the deck. Okay, now, on top of the deck, that leaves you 5 cards. You have the 8, okay, just a little bit, there we go. You have the 8, the 2 4s, and the 2 2s. Okay, so how you set this up is you're going to put one of the 4s on top of the deck face down. Or, I'm sorry, put one of the 4s on top of the deck face up, like that. And you're going to take one of the other 4, you're going to put it on top of the deck face down. So far, on top of the deck you have a face up 4 and a face down 4. Sorry. Then you take the 2s, okay, and you put those on top of the deck. So again, the 2s are going to go on top of the deck face down. And finally, you just take the 8 and put it on top of the deck face down. Now, real quick, I'm only about 80% sure that this is exactly how they do it. There's one other way that they could do it, but this way just needs to be about the easiest. So, what you're going to do, first of all, is you take and flip over the 8. Okay, prove that it's just one card, because it is just one card. Okay, so again, all you do is you take, flip over the 8, prove that it's one card. Now while you're doing this, when you put it back down, you're going to take the quad lift. You're going to take all these 4 cards down to the face up 4. And you're going to just do a pinky break on this, okay? You're just going to pinky break it, make it a pretty large one. It's not too apparent. Anyway, then when you go to flip the 8 over to peel it apart, all you do is you pick up all 5 cards, you slide them down to the bottom like this, and as you flip them over like this, all you do is from this side, you pull this 4 up, just like that. And you can pull it up quite a bit as long as you do this quickly. So again, okay, as you're pulling it down like this, as you push the 8 down, you pull up on this 4 in the back, okay, and then you just pull the top 4 off really quickly. And if you do this fast enough, it's fairly convincing. Okay. So we'll try this again, okay? Dump speed. Oh, sorry. I'm going to grab 5 or 4. Dump speed, you pull it and pull it apart. So you pull it up and then you pull it off, okay? Now, this leaves 3 cards face up on top of the deck. Don't show them that, square up the deck immediately, get rid of one of the 4s. Now, the natural bow of the cards let these face-up cards kind of sit, you can't really see it, but from where you are, if you're doing this, you can see it, kind of sit off the deck. So you can actually just push up on them, and it just takes those 3 cards, making it look like you're pushing up 1 card. Because it looks like it'd be impossible to just find 3 cards and do this, when in actuality, it's probably the easiest sleight to do. Okay, so what you do is the natural bow of the cards lets you pull up on them like this, and now you're going to do, pardon me, and now you're going to perform Twinsplit Remix. Okay, so just like in Twinsplit Remix, remember, there's actually 3 cards, the 4 on top of the 2 twos. Okay, so you perform Twinsplit Remix, which is really quick. You just take your middle finger, you pretend to be grabbing the card, but you're not really grabbing it. You take your middle finger and pull it down, and as you're pulling down, as you're pulling down, you're going to pull this 2 away and put it on top of this one very quickly, thus hiding the 4. Okay, so one more time, down to speed, well, almost speed, I should say. You pull it apart, put the 2 down. Again, if you do this up to speed, it's pretty convincing. And then you just take the 4 and you do some weird mannerisms. Take the 4, grab it, put it on top of the deck. Now, as you're showing them the 2s, you're going to pinky break the 2 aces off. Okay? So you're actually going to shove your pinky in there a little bit. Well, quite a bit, actually. Anyway, now you put the 2s on top of the deck. Now, as you pull the 2s off the deck, you put your thumb on top of them, but you only pull off 1 and 2. On the bottom, you're actually pulling off the aces. See? If I do this slow, you'll be able to see. See? But if you do it fast, it looks like you pulled the 2s out. Now, you just do a single lift. Say, I'm going to get rid of this 2, we only need 1. As we take this 2 and flick it, now when you flick it, just perform a snap change, like that, and then rotate them like this, thus revealing the 2 aces. And there you go. Now, if you do this live, it's pretty hard to do this live, in general. The reason is because people are going to want to see the deck, so you have to try and get them to not want to see the deck. Either way, if they do see the deck, they're still like, wait a minute, how did you do that? You know, with the 2 2s and the 2 4s and whatever. It's still pretty convincing. The other one note that I have about this trick is that if you are doing it, when you do this part, when you do the Twinsplit Remix part, do it eye level, okay? If you don't do it eye level, watch, because what'll happen, okay? You're going to see that 4. So, again, if you don't do it eye level, you're going to see the 4. Even just a little bit, so you can see the 4. Those 4s right here. So, you want to make sure to do it eye level. You want to make sure to do it quickly also, because this is a trick that requires you to do it quickly so that they can't think about what's actually happening. It's pretty easy to tell what's actually happening each time if you just pay attention. But if you don't give them that time, then you're fine. Anyway, if you have any other questions about this trick, please let me know. If you have any other requests on tricks that you want me to reveal, I'd be happy to. If there's anything else I can help you guys with, let me know. I'll make a tutorial. Thank you very much.